Hello and welcome back. The Unparalleled Spear. Xiao Yun decided to seek out a just lord to serve under who would quell the chaos tormenting the common people. His resolution is as absolute and unwavering as a majestic ceiling. Before his departure, he pleads for one last favor from the friend who stood boldly in the face of adversity to save him. Alright. I feel like this is a versus match. Xiao Yun decided to seek out a just lord to serve under who would quell the chaos tormenting the common people. His resolution is as absolute and unwavering as a majestic Qilin. Before his departure, he pleads for one last favor from the friend who stood boldly in the face of adversity to save him.
Although I have bested many fine warriors in my life, I have yet to attain my idea. For a true test of my skills, I challenge you to a duel.
Already in like a rush. Really? Alright, I'm not gonna be cheap.
As valiant as you surely cannot fall here. I still have plenty of fight in me. A dragon could not have fought with greater ferocity. Even my utmost efforts were inadequate. You have my total respect. The two of us are linked by the radiant Qilin, and I shall take heart from that in the coming battles. One day, though, I will rise to your level. I promise you.
You have been bestowed with the protection of the divine beast Qilin due to your strong bonds. You have received the following rewards: White Horse Servant Cavalry Helmet by 1, White Horse Servant Cavalry Gauntlets by 1, White Horse Servant Cavalry Armor by 1, White Horse Servant Cavalry Greaves by 1. I'm gonna challenge him again, but I just want to make sure that's the Star 4 version. And see what Zhao Yun says. Oh, Star 3s. Oh wait, these are the servant version. Have I read these? I'll read them just to be safe. A set of boots and leather greaves worn by white horse servant cavalries, ideal for horse riding. A famous idea espoused by King Wuling of Zhao, one of the 7 major states in the Warring States period, was to wear the footwear of the nomadic barbarian while practicing horseback archery. The barbarians' cavalry had been a thorn in the side of the Han for generations, but by adopting their clothing, King Wuling of Zhao succeeded in developing his forces as squarian skills. It was said that this laid the groundwork for Zhao's subsequent military successes. White Horse Servant Cavalry Armor. This fur-decorated leather armor was worn by a White Horse Servant Cavalry to protect his torso. Heavy armor is not suited Heavy armors never suited White Horse servant cavalries because each of them masters mounted archery tactics, which requires high mobility. However, having a circular bronze plate to protect the chest is still a wise choice. The White Horse servant cavalry is an elite force of Gongshujians which is formed by Han people and the nomadic tribes in Yu Province. The expectations about a fusion of Han culture and nomadic traditions turned out to be only a delusion in search of force. Soon, under the sound of crossbows that echoed through the land of Jaequa, the White Horse servant cavalry vanished with the Lord's ambitions. White Horse servant cavalry gauntlets. These reinforced bracers were worn by White Horse servant cavalry to protect their arms from backlash when shooting arrows. The mounted archers of the nomadic tribes were peerless, and they would dart between the enemy's chariots and fire off waves of arrows at their encampments. Horses were not native to Zhongyuan, and so it took many years for the Han people there to adapt to the nomads' cavalry tactics. And just to see how they look. I like the gauntlets. I like the color, the blue. White Horse servant cavalry helmet. This is the leather helmet of a White Horse servant cavalry, decorated with a large pheasant feather. Attaching a long feather might be done for several reasons, such as to draw attention or to look more formidable. However, this was not a tradition of the nomadic barbarians, but something imposed on them by Gongshujian after they complied with the courts coaxing them to relocate to Yu Province. His intention was to display his pride at having the barbarians under his command, not only to those in Yu Province, but also to his rivals across the land. Don't get why there's no set bonuses, even if it's just like 1 or 2. Not bad. I like the chest look and the hands. Yeah. Oops, I was not using that helmet. I was using... I'm gonna just register as favorite.
I could use some more sleep. Maybe I'm overworking.
See what job getting cuts. Oh. He left. So is he gonna join Liu Bei? Or Liu Bei? Oh yeah, do I have another cicada?
Give me.
Okay. Do you have anything new to say about the backyard?
I just hate how absent-minded I am. You see, where did I put it? When I dropped, but again, where did I put it?
No other clues? Okay. Alright, end it here.